Welcome back to Mind Games. Do you know which creature never sleeps? Or the animal that never drinks water? And the one that easily survives freezing Arctic blizzards? You're about to find out. Subscribe to Mind Games for more awesome challenges, and let's jump right in. Which animal has the slowest metabolism on Earth? Sloths. Their metabolic rate is the slowest on Earth. Which ocean creature can kill 26 adults in minutes? Could it be a dolphin because they're smart predators? Blue-ringed octopus. Its neurotoxin kills 26 adults instantly. Which animal is listed as the world's most fearless? Perhaps a lion because they're the king of beasts. Honey badgers. They fearlessly fight lions and venomous snakes. Which animal's claw snap is louder than a jet? What's your final answer? Could you explain more in the comments? Which fish survives months in a completely frozen pond? Goldfish. They produce alcohol to survive freezing frozen lakes. Which bird is the fastest animal when diving? Peregrine falcons. Who got this one wrong? Tell me in the comments. Which creature has the largest brain ever? Maybe a dolphin, since they learn human tricks easily? Sperm whales. Their brains weigh a massive 20 pounds. Which mammal has venomous spurs on its legs? Platypuses. Males have toxic spurs on hind legs. Which creature discharges up to 860 volts? Electric eels. They discharge 860 volts to stun prey. Which insect lives for only 24 hours? Perhaps a mosquito because humans swat them so fast. What's your guess? Which bird pecks trees 20 times per second? Woodpeckers. Their specialized skull prevents any brain concussion. Which reptile's venom stops blood from clotting? Komodo dragons. Their toxic bite stops blood from clotting. Which desert animal never drinks water? Kangaroo rats. They survive solely on dry seed moisture. Which arachnid glows neon under UV light? Scorpions. Their tough exoskeleton glows brightly under UV light. Which ground animal is the koala's closest relative? Wombats. They share a pouch-bearing ancestor with koalas. Which living bird has the largest wingspan? Is it an eagle flying over high peaks? Wandering albatross. Its wingspan reaches 11 feet wide. Which reptile can sprint across water? Basilisk lizards. They literally sprint across open water surfaces. Which fish changes sex to become the female? Clownfish. Dominant males physically transform into breeding females. Which sea creature impersonates other species? Mimic octopus. They physically shapeshift into dangerous sea species. Which microscopic creature survives outer space? Tardigrades. They survive the freezing vacuum of outer space. Which zebra-looking animal is related to giraffes? Okapis. They have zebra stripes, but giraffe skull anatomy. Which animal shares 98.8% of human DNA? Chimpanzees. Which marine hunter has a second set of jaws? Moray eels. Hidden second jaws drag prey down throat. Which large animal dives 20 feet for plants? Moose. Which colorblind creature is a master of disguise? Perhaps a chameleon hiding on colorful tree leaves. Cuttlefish. They mimic surrounding textures perfectly while colorblind. Which flightless bird swims the fastest? Gentoo penguins. They swim underwater at 22 miles per hour. Which underground mammal feels no pain or cancer? Naked mole rats. They are completely immune to cancer. Which insect pulls 1,000 times its weight? Dung beetles. They pull over 1,000 times body weight. Which marsupial has the strongest bite force? Tasmanian devils. Their heavy jaws crush thick bones instantly. Which bird has the most precise hearing? Barn owls. Asymmetrical ears locate mice hidden under snow. Which immortal creature can reverse its aging? Turritopsis dorni. This tiny jellyfish restarts its life cycle. Which bird has talons larger than a grizzly? Harpy eagles' 5-inch talons crush monkey bones easily. Which marine mammal is related to elephants? Manatees? Which insect has over 4,000 muscles? Caterpillars. Which fish inflates and is deadlier than cyanide? Pufferfish. Their internal organs carry deadly tetrodotoxin poison. Which bird decorates its nest with blue objects? Satin bowerbirds. They collect blue objects to impress mates. Which canine survives minus 60-degree blizzards? Maybe a wild wolf hunting in dark winter woods. Siberian huskies. Double-layered coats survive freezing Arctic blizzards. Which mammal uses tusks to walk on ice? Walruses. Ivory tusks act as axes on frozen ice. Which bird stomps snakes with extreme force? Secretary birds. Rapid stomps crush dangerous snake skulls instantly. Which male marine creature gives birth? Seahorses. Males incubate and give birth to eggs. Which tiny mammal is related to elephants? Elephant shrews. Which animal was named panda first? Red pandas. They belong to their own unique family. Which marsupial is immune to snake venom? Could it be a house mouse eating kitchen leftovers? Opossums? Which animal never sleeps and stays 24/7 alert? Bullfrogs. Which animal has red sweat acting as sunscreen? Hippos. Red oily sweat acts as natural sunscreen. Which deep-sea creature has dinner plate eyes? Colossal squids. Dinner plate eyes detect faint deep-sea light. Which reptile glides 200 feet between trees? Draco lizards. Extendable ribs allow 200-foot jungle glides. Which giant rodent loves bathing in hot springs? Capybaras? These giant South American rodents love hot springs. Which bird holds funerals and remembers human faces? Crows. They remember human faces and hold funerals. Thanks for playing Mind Games. Did these animal facts surprise you? Subscribe now so you don't miss our next mind-blowing quiz. See you next time.